Hi everybody, it's Wanda. I've made 2 more metallics. I can't stop. I have no self-control. You all are gonna think I'm crazy, which you already know that I'm crazy, but this is the weirdest thing. Apparently, you know you're addicted when you dream about mixing metallics, and then you think you've mixed those metallics, and you come down here and you look for them and you don't see them. And then you think, did I mention that in a video? I have not gone back and reviewed my videos, but if I mentioned in a video that you can make a gold from a raw sienna, you can. Because I just did. This is a pretty gold. I used Anita's white metallic, mixed it in probably half and half, 1 part to 1 part. And this is my Louisiana paint, and that's my raw sienna mixed with Anita's white metallic. I'm telling you, next time I go, I'm buying 10 bottles if they've got it. And this is burnt umber, also my Louisiana paint, but I think any brand will work, mixed with Anita's white. And it did lighten it a little bit, but it gave me a gorgeous color. So this is that paint that I used in a last video or 2 where it came out so pretty. This is the one I think that I was going for the aqua, and I got this color. Or I was trying to get the frost blue, one or the other. But I think this is the aqua because it's a different color. And it's a combination of about 3 or 4 different colors of paint. But I'm going to use these 3 and just layer them this time instead of doing a dirty cup, and do a flip cup and see what I get. And if I don't love it, I'm taking the blow dryer to it. I have been meaning to do a blue or 2 or 3 shades of blue or blues and aquas and do the blow dryer texture thing to it. So I may do something like that, but I just want to use these colors now and see how they look in a pour. Hope I have them close to the same consistency. I think that one's a little bit thicker than the other 2. I don't have much of it left. I didn't mix up a whole lot of it because I didn't know if it would work or not. But it's nice to know that if you run out of your gold and you don't want to make a trip to town and you have some raw sienna in the house and some of Anita's white metallic, or any other white metallic I'm thinking would probably work. Make your own. Make it out of raw sienna. But honestly, I must have dreamed that, because I thought I had actually made some, and I came down here and looked for it and I couldn't find it, and I thought, where is it? I kept looking for it, and then I thought, well, maybe I dreamed it. Maybe I'm being taught something in my dreams by my subconscious. Or maybe I'm just addicted to pour painting. I do love mixing colors. When I do a landscape or a brush painting that has a lot of stuff in it, I mix a lot of colors. I would encourage anyone to learn how to mix their own colors. Just play with the paint, put it together, see what happens. That's the best way to learn. I flip that stuff everywhere. Let it sit there for a minute and run down. That cup's a little big. This is a 10 by 10 canvas. I still have my dirty puppy pad here, bed pad that I use. And I'm gonna do this one. I think I can put some paint on this end, and then I'll put it over in the basement floor and let it dry out for 3 or 4 days before I put it in the garbage. I always let my cups, if I don't wash out my cups immediately if they're plastic, I let them dry out before I put them in the garbage. And I also do that with my little 2-ounce bottles. I leave the lid off of them, set them up. I have a windowsill that I can put them in. So I'll put them in the windowsill, let them sit there for a few days. Once they're dried out, I'll throw them in the garbage. Look how pretty that cup is. My, my, my. Hopefully this will be a fast painting. And a pretty one. Because I haven't had the best of luck here lately. That's a little too much of that pretty burnt umber right there on the end. On the edge, all by itself. It does have a little blue mixed in with it. I can see it right there, but I'm not sure that'll come through and show. So maybe I'll tilt it down a little bit, spread it out a little bit. No, I don't like that any better either. Turn it like that. I don't know if you all can see it. I hope the light's not reflecting too bad. I have ordered shop lights that are halogen, that are on tripods, to see if I can light up this basement without having that ceiling light on and getting so many reflections from the lamp that I bought, because it has 2 bulbs in it. I see it keeps reflecting off of my canvas too, no matter where I put them. And some people might not like this. Maybe I should have put a little black in this one because it doesn't have a lot of contrast. But I actually like it. I want to see how it dries too. I bet it has that pearl effect like that other one that I did. And I like those. They're soft and they're not as shiny, but some people don't want shiny. I can varnish them, or I could wait, and if I sell it and somebody wants it, I can ask them if they want it really shiny, or if they want it matte, or if they want it like it is, which is kind of like a satin, and see what they want, and then varnish it. So I've got to get my garage finished so I can hang paintings out there and try to sell some and see what happens. Okay, I'm gonna take the camera down and let you see it. Okay, this is what I have. And it definitely has the colors in it. Even though they're not bright and shiny, I'm trying to get the camera to pick up the color the right way. It seems to be changing. Probably because it's picking up my shadow on it. Have a little light coming in through the window behind me, and I think that's throwing my shadow on it and causing the camera to have a hard time. It almost, to me, it almost looks like, I don't know, moonscape, planet, surface, sky, galaxy. I don't know. I don't know what it looks like, but I kind of like it. You all tell me what you think. The gold did fade out. It didn't keep a bright gold. So, you might not want to use that. It kind of looks more concentrated right in those areas. So maybe I mixed it a little thin. I did thin these down a little bit because the last couple of paintings I did, it was too thick, it seemed like. So try it and see what you think.